Yo, what's good, YouTube? So today we're in Minnesota on a little road trip. Today we're gonna be talking about emotional stability. So, what is emotional stability? Why is it important? Why, especially as a man, um, emotional stability is the one skill that if you learn, for the rest of your life, you'll be set. The main reason for this, in my opinion, is that when you're emotionally stable, that basically means you don't let little things take you out of your senses. You're able to control your emotions in the moment, so that way you don't make um, stupid decisions based off your emotions. So, an example of this is like, me personally, when I'm dealing with drama from other people, I'm not going to be super specific because I don't want to get personal. But I will say from other people, they might be the other gender. But when I get drama from like, exes, stuff like that, I don't let that stuff get to me. Especially with me, I have a daughter, so like I just can't afford to make dumb decisions based off my emotions if I'm angry. And I'm not perfect. I'm not saying I'm perfect, but this is a skill I've worked on over time. I'm 26, about to be 27. It's something I've worked on. Again, I'm not perfect. I'm getting better every day, but just the ability to pause, and not let yourself react. You never react to anything, whether it's if it's a nasty text message, you don't fucking respond. Like, you just don't respond. You let that shit sit for a little bit, come to your senses, figure out what's the right move. Just do not respond. A good concept by a philosopher named Machiavelli on this is basically just not even to respond to anything. Like, the less is more when it comes to social situations and interacting with other people. The more you give your hands, especially emotionally, the more you give power to other people, and that's not what you want to do. And just also when it comes to just like relationships, when you want to have a good relationship, your partner's going to get mad from time to time. And especially as a man, the ability to not be reactive and be there with that person until they get over what they're dealing with, that's a huge skill. And that's how relationships are successful. Obviously, you deal with toxic people and you still don't want to be reactive. But if they're toxic and they're still acting toxic, then you just leave. However, sometimes people mess up, sometimes they get emotional, and your ability not to react to that is super crucial. And that's like even when you do have kids. Like, if my daughter does something, I don't react. I stay calm in the moment, and I figure out a solution. So, especially as a man, as a leader, emotional stability, major skill, major skill. How to be emotionally stable, ways to develop it, meditation, 100%. If you're able to sit with yourself for even 5 to 10 minutes, just focus on your breath and not let thoughts, you realize the thoughts, but you let them go, not marinate on thoughts and let your mind race. If you can just focus on your breath, it's a big thing. That's a big thing that helps me when it comes to not only real life, but sports. There's certain situations in sporting events and stuff like that where you kind of get out of your zone a little bit, and the ability to stay calm and present in the moment is a major ability. And meditation helps that. Just do your research too. Like, there's a lot of good podcasts out there, a lot of good philosophers, modern day philosophers, Ryan Holiday, Robert Greene, authors like that. Mark Manson is really good. I love Mark Manson. Study those people. There's a lot of like red pill manosphere content. I relate to some of it, but I think it's too swung to one side. I like finding people in the middle, who are just realists, about everything. I don't like feminism. I don't like super over the top masculinity. I like somewhere in the middle. So that's where I sit personally, just through life experience. Like I said, I'm 26, about to be 27. I feel like I have a lot of life experience just at this young age, just based on the fact that I do have a daughter and I've been through a lot of stuff. But at the same time, there's people out there with more than me. like I said, the people that I like, I stated, go watch their podcasts, read their books, figure out stuff about them. But emotional stability also comes in, you know, if you're like I was, and I was a sole provider working 2 jobs, a lot of hours, the ability to be calm, especially when you're like trying to manage your time, and you have a busy schedule. I still have a busy schedule, except for now it's more my job, my main job, and then my business, which is coaching. Links in the description if you want to book a call with me. We can talk about one-on-one coaching. I do mindset and fitness. But yeah, I still have a busy schedule, so the ability to stay present, emotionally stable, don't let like anxiousness get to you, don't let your schedule get you angry, just stay calm, present, focused. It really goes a long way. So that's all I'm gonna really say on emotional stability. It's basically the skill of being able to not let your emotions get the best of you, stay present, don't react, stay focused. More videos to come. I'm gonna try posting one of these a day. If you like them, like, comment, subscribe, and go follow me on Instagram at DAGG 2.0, TikTok DG Lifts, Snapchat DAGG 2.0. Post content daily on those. And again, I do one-on-one coaching. If you're interested, it's mindset and fitness. Like I said, links will be in the description. Hope you guys all have a good night. I'm about to go work on my business, eat some good food. Good night.